and welcome to your Friday, June 11th edition of the Daily 49. I'm Dana Garcia. Chief Medina has some information regarding CASA today.
Hello APD, this is Chief Medina with another edition of Chief's Corner. This week we're going to be discussing our court case yesterday. Our settlement agreement went before the federal judge, Judge James Browning, yesterday, and everybody was able to testify on both sides. The monitor's number one concerns were in terms of training, that we had not met our training requirements in 2020 in reference to use of force. The city's response was that COVID had affected our ability to deliver training, and Lieutenant Mike Meisinger put on a great presentation as to what the department was going through during last year and how we had to make modifications due to COVID in our response to not conducting that training. There are other issues. We were complimented on the quality of our professional standards investigations. A lot of those cases are being looked at very well. We also got good feedback from one of the associate monitors. Dan Giaquinto spoke about the importance of being able to use mitigating and aggravating circumstances. And he also talked about the importance and how we have to clearly define times when we could use and hold discipline and abeyance. Those are two issues that I think will really assist us in being able to evaluate and look at different cases and ensure that things are taken into consideration and it's in their totalities. We have to get better at documenting those situations, but we look forward to conversations in the future ensuring that we develop those processes a little bit more refined so that when the ability to use them arises, we're able to use them. There's also a lot of compliments towards the direction the Force Review Board is going, but there are also some weaknesses we still have. The number of cases that are actually being completed within timelines with Force Review Board, and the simple fact that we did move backwards in some of the areas that we had been in compliance. One of the monitors, Phil Coynes, did mention that it was some processes had a cascading effect which really impacted other areas of the settlement agreement that led to some of that backstepping that we did in the settlement agreement. I think that overall I was very pleased with the city attorney's office and how they represented us yesterday, and everybody in compliance worked very well to explain and to make sure that the courts understood what our goals were and to clear any misunderstandings. We'll continue to work to go into compliance. I want the officers to hear it from me. I 100% support and believe in the concept that we can make the city safe, respect people's rights, respect the Constitution of the United States, and at the same time arrest and do our job. That has to be the goal. That's the only way we move forward, and we will continue to work to achieve that benchmark for not only ourselves but for our families and everybody else who lives in the city. Thank you, and continue your hard work.
And that's all we have for you today. We'll see you right back here Monday with video from the Law Enforcement Torch Run for the Special Olympics. Till then, be safe.